to go for this execute.
And a fast play. They're not going to leave us waiting around. Complexity, they do get shut down with the first two that try and gain some leeway into the site. Now Config, a bit of day-in-on-day-in action here at B, has secured the control of the site. And we'll look to get this bomb planted. However, Bubsky still floating around over here at short, not able to find anything just yet. Will be A-Core putting up the kill next time around and following up onto Config as well. It's only Blame F left standing. And so this round draws to a close. Complexity, they do get the bomb planted, but that really is about it. Outside of that one frag onto Asilian, nothing else really goes their way.
Yeah, nice shots from Bubsky, man. He's as a molly lands for Complexity, and Bubsky, the bomb is the first point of contact. He has dropped Obo and the bomb with it. Nice stuff from Bubsky. He's going to be able to escape, but meanwhile the A site is getting taken. Poison comes through Con with a double. Looking back towards Catwalk, Asilian can't afford to get aggressive here either with two AKs staring right at his face. Bubsky comes in connector, and he does get himself a kill, keeping things equal right now. If Asilian aggresses, it will be to his own demise. Blame is ready, and Config...
Much of this 2-on-3 is going to prove to be a bit of a challenge, and they know it. You can already see that Shush has rotated out of there with that M4. Immediately find their first round on the board on the back of one of these B plays.
Double play towards ramp for Mad Lions in tandem, getting up on the balcony at the right time. Cole don't realize, and nice shot from Shush, but it's only one, traded by Rush. Molly is down, Cole out, they're going to run right past it, and to the death of this T side, everyone is gone, just Blame standing. A nice kill on the first, spray transfer to the second, Blame with a chance, and Bubsky will take mid-fights from that position before he should be there, before Complexity expected to be there. Nice shot from Poison. Flash into mid, Roy's looking to force fights. Config's close though, he's waiting for it, and Mad Lions feeding the beast. Config with two, he's waiting for the catwalk play as well. Not only is there that, but a man in the window still looking for fights. Bubsky hanging around, he's going to get one, but not the one he wanted. Obo coming from the top side, drops him, repeat off Cat, and Asilian dead as well after just one. Complex, triple Molotov going over the top side as well, and Fast and Furious are Complexity. Shush looking for kills, he's got one. Teammates can't flash him out of this position. He's doubled it, eventually overwhelmed, but that's brought enough time. The A-Core has slipped into the sandwich from the stairwell. He's dropping everyone and everything. Finally gravitating towards the site rather than short. Roy, he's pushed up in mid, but not to good effect.
Gonna try and give us a silly one as he hides in this smoke with the SMG. Now, using this as the element of surprise, he'll hop on through.
Nice.
Oh, gets the reload off, but he's still alive. They still haven't found him. Needle in a haystack. This is far more deadly. This was a bit of a hello, not even given a chance to play Counter-Strike in round number 11 here was A-Core. Five now on the board.
Now the B player has no utility, and so Bubsky needs to stay with Asilian, but maybe not, because it's a fast A play instead.
And there's that AWP of A-Core springing to life, getting a chance in this round. And all the flashes, very much worried about players coming in on a long lurk. And now with utility coming out of the ramp and Palace, they do rotate everyone round. And so Blame F here in a 1-on-5, nothing's going to present it down into connector.
Oh, that's a great shot from Poison. Make a bit of a musical appearance down towards the ramp. And oh dear, the flash misses. Shush gets away with a kill. There's the trade, but that has come at a cost too great. Another shot coming out of Roy, but
the attention, all the spotlight is on A-Core right now, when really they're not ready for Bubsky, and he almost tears the round away from them, but they do adjust. They do deal with him on the ramp, and now the boost up on over. Unable to deal with A-Core back in CT. He's followed up, and now 6 points of health. It's A-Core versus Obo. Obo gonna get up on top of triple, back in with the CT peak again, but he's tried this once, and A-Core was ready for it. Playing around the triple box and trying to use this bomb to his advantage. Obo, these rounds have come down to the retakes. Well, this might force Mad Lions to get aggressive, and that's exactly what they're doing here, and to their demise.
Clear the Palace, but his running, oh, it's a signal, it's a sign. Rush hears all of it, and the site is mine, he says. He's going to take a quick kill. Bomb's actually out on B. Asilian's in the apartments. This is a mess. A-site's been lost, but Complexity is still fighting for lost ground. And now the AWP fires off, hits Config low. He's trying to escape. Obo has the balcony player trapped, but he falls into the site instead. Asilian now last alive. A-Core has been picked up, luckily enough, by Rush, and it's going to be Asilian running the gauntlet. He is dead in a second. He's killed Config, but Rush should have the drop, and he does. That got
the players here for Complexity. Molotov going to head on into the window, and that will deny one of these angles. Blame F decides he wants another go at the top mid plate. And Config is going to keep this in the advantage of Complexity. Now Poison in the window doing even more damage. Lions. And indeed it has. Rush arrives a little bit too late to stop the plant. Bubsky domes the first. Oh, and the follow-up onto Obo. Now, looking for even more. It falls onto Rush in the 1v1. Bobsky, oh,
no way.
Not 1v4. He rushes ramp with it, and now he's going on a huge flank early on in this round. Now, it might not ever miss.
They will save in the market. That's a really good call from Mad Lions, because while they know that Cole, you know, are getting away with guns to their own.
Yeah, Rush has got the information, but that's really all they've got. They know that it's coming, and that's not going to stop it getting up in your face and tearing the A site apart. Oh, BlameF spots the flash getting lined up and does retreat away. He's going to try and line up one of his own, but this might just have to be the save. Config has delivered that one kill, and BlameF has flashed him into CT. They try and pressure Obo, and Obo does get a interesting run, right? Because Mirage, it makes sense that it's close. Like, you know, we kind of expected that. It's a pretty middle ground map for both of these. His own, he's going to dumpster that now. BlameF still holding on to his, now throws the flash out, and there's the peek from Rush on the back of it, but he's only good for one. This A site now belonging to Mad Lions. A bomb plant to follow. And another retake for Complexity. They do have a kit this time around, and Poison Force in this retake. Oh, both offers missed, and Acor given a chance to get away, but not for long. The cleanup crew arrives, and it's Poison and Obo to get the job done. 11 on the board for Complexity. They stopped the Mad Lions that were running amok in that A bomb site.
I love watching Poison on the AWP, man. Bulgaria in the window as well. Nowhere is safe for Blame. There is enemies around every corner, and especially in front of you. Shush with the entry. Ramp control has been taken by Cole, but they've lost the CT spawn. It's up to Rush to put up a big round here for Complexity. Otherwise, Mad Lions will just be able to slip in the knife.
Yeah, can't deny the bomb plant, and that was the kind of biggest hope that he provided. Now with the bomb planted, Rush is trapped at ramp. They know he's here. They are watching him. He gets a dink off onto Acor.
His team are just saving.
Yeah, they're not even moving. So they're saying, like, Rush, good luck, man. You know, we've always believed in you. We
don't fighting him either, right? They don't want to give him away back into that round. Great entries from Map, at the very least. Poison, ooh, he's so blind, but he at least navigates his way back into Connector. There's the head-to-head, and Acor gets ahead of Poison with a man advantage. Mad Lions move into middle.
Yeah, now up through the Connector again. Now, once again, this bomb is left back in T-spawn, but it's not been a problem in the past. This time, Config and BlameF putting up numbers, though. They look to make it a problem. Roy does get out through ramp, and he has got himself a bit of a foothold here with Rush hidden in Sandwich. He is an unknown entity. Roy's got no idea. He'll back up into him. Gone back under. Acor ducked on down, looking for this kill, will land it, but there's the re-peek from stairs, and it's a nightmare. And well, do you want to know why they've done it? Because it's given them a path up through short into the B bomb site.
And you know, win it. That's 3 B plays in a row. 2 of the rounds, and that's what we like to see here at DreamHack Masters. Poison with the AWP, he has got been taken down rather. The fast play up middle for Mad Lions once again nets him a kill, and this entire area has been conceded by Complexity.
Oh, Config down here in the lower tunnels. He is really behind enemy lines, and that's going to work in his favor. He's actually cut them down. He's re-secured control of mid. The A site's fallen somewhat in the mean. You see a CT side holding this position. They're waiting at the cross, and Asilian doesn't check it, does get shut down.
Good way of locking in a 3-on-1. Fast play in middle, denied by Poison. Overtime cannon, so at least this one is armored, but Config is armed and dangerous. Pushed towards the top of middle. He finds a player down lower. Does he know Asilian lurks behind the boxes? Config's figured it out, and the grenade, well, that will lock in the round. That might just lock in the map. Asilian wall bang before the explosion hits, and Roy and Bubsky in a 2-on-5 to get us to OT.
Oh, and Roy's been spotted. He struggled to find anything here on this lurk. The flash, not going to help him. Bubsky all alone, and Config looking to solidify it with a 30 bomb. What a way to get it done. Complexity, they will take their map pick. Lions play a lot of vertigo. So in my mind, if they're picking it into this series, they've got to have something up their sleeve. They've got to be putting in this work. And while this
retake, but no nades. Roy's backed up. Bubsky, oh, great position. He's gone above and beyond, dropping Obo on that rotate. Now we can flank this A site. Roy's just trying to stall in the smoke. Flames drops Bubsky on the flank, and Roy now has to fight. He has to get a kill. He's dropped one, but the trade is imminent, and the kit is on the ground. Complexity will find that retake and the defuse with it. Nice to see them dealing with that back flank. The four-man commitment here, and Cole are already cordoned out the site. I feel like we're going to see a lot of these B plays from Mad Lions. They are already looking like they love these executes, and for good reason. Pushing Cole completely out, no information for Complexity. And what this is going to do is this is going to bomb site, because Mad Lions clearly have the answers.
He's running through the Molotov to try and get that kill. I am curious to see how Complexity try and remedy this. And
good utility. And so, like, you know, A is obviously a one that everyone falls into, because you know you can win it like Inferno, right? Just forcing saves if you get the bomb part at the right time. But Mad Lions are not afraid of taking fights. Config, what a hero play! He even gets the kill off of a Molotov. Asilian burns in Roy's molly because of Config's damage. He jumps around the side and he gets 2 for his work.
Now, and that bomb is the object of his desire. He's looking first for the player back in CT, but jiggling on B plays, they haven't really been pressuring the ramp, and so it's loud. They finally try and give this into mid. Now, Config has been locking this area down. Even when he hasn't been getting kills, he's been doing damage. But in this round, there's none of that.
And look how fast they play off the back of that kill. They're just going to try and split B fast. There is a player from Elevator watching, though, and they don't molly it off. They don't smoke it off, sorry, they just molly. And, well, you can look through
overextending. They're waiting till they get that first bit of contact and then playing off the back of it. And in the rounds that Mad Lions have tried to go B, well, they push down the ramp and they rotate players early as a result. It really is winning Complexity, this CT side right now.
Yeah.
And the scary thing is that Mad Lions haven't even spotted the aggressive ramp plays.
Oh, look close, Harriet. It's around where Mad Lions certainly have a say in the game, but Rush might take it all away on this flank. The bomb's been dropped, and that AWP just runs away. Rush doesn't give away his position because he wants more. He wants both, and he'll take them all. 6 rounds for double AWP. They are a real nuisance. Flashed up for Rush. He's going to go aggressive. Does he realize they're on his side? Blame will cover him very fast. There's no flank. It's just Mad Lions committing.
Yeah, BlameF holding the line. Only good for one, though. And actually, Acor's put up another. This is a stalemate. Complexity are waiting to see if a kill is given over, and it's not going to be. But that nade will find the damage onto Acor, leaving it in a 2-on-2. Now Complexity is spurred on. Bobski on the wide peak does catch Oboe. And Config now left in this 1v2, looking for the ramp kill, but the no-scope doesn't connect.
Wallbanged, he can get grenaded, and he will certainly get checked. Config's actually dead early. Bubsky in middle, getting that frag, and here's the boost up. Shush looking down. Does Oboe realize?
Ooh, he certainly does. There's not really a way to be discreet about that one, but immediately Complexity, before this half draws to a close, so heading into round 15, go back to having Poison. It gives you that much more assistance at the B site should you need it. In this round, we do get Poison going back in with the ramp. Presence here for this CT side. Oboe still hidden at the back of the bomb site, and he'll swing on out now. They don't adjust in time, but Asilian with a quick flick now leaves this in a 2-on-2. Make that a 1v2 as Acor is the only man remaining, AWP in hand, and he tries to swing into Complexity. Are they going to wish they let sleeping Mad Lions lie as they walk on up through the ramp? Oboe, Poison, and Config all putting on a bit of a show for us. Terrifying up against an armorless USP. Dink. Oop, there's a response. Shush does get rid of one. He shouldn't have much more luck than this, right? Like, it's a nice shot there, but BlameF is holding.
Muscling his way.
Look at him go, right? And he's just unperturbed by anything that's getting thrown his way. Okay. Oh, goodness.
Oh,
well,
dear.
That doesn't go well for him trying to make a play to now just try to stay alive. And, well, he will nail one, but there's the trade. BlameF, trade king, maybe getting up through short side. And now making this A play look like a reality here for Complexity. Bobski still in the sight. Shush back in CT. But Rush, cheeky little devil, that's disgusting. They wait for Bobski to move in.
And on site, there's only one man here, and it's Shush stuck in the site, spamming, gets away with the kill. It's Bubsky who steals it, and Shush who mops up the rest. 2 more to follow. The AWP dropped as well by Bubsky.
Man, the world never saw it coming. Look at those shoulders. Let's go. BlameF opens up into thinking, let's just give it to him. He's Danish as well. You know, it's good for the country, but he goes around the corner and
high around on a heroic play. He's looking for kills. No one's watching the Poison's scope. Everyone else had their back turned or had nades in their hands. That had to be a kill for Poison. It was. Sends Complexity up towards A. They still haven't dealt with this full stack, though. player on short in the form of Vasilian and Poison. Oh dear, there's something in the water and it doesn't taste good.
Oh dear, it's all falling apart, man. Up against 14. If these two players go down, well, suddenly, Acor and Shush, these guys have got nothing. Let's go back in. It's still falling. There we go. It's
wow, on the grave.
Go on, Poison, chase it. Pick it up before you...
That's not what you want. Maybe Shush. Maybe this could be the guy to make it happen. That's a big kill. Dropping Obo down. Roy, he has to be careful. Luckily, he has a crossfire. He has a teammate next to him. Roy goes above, and he knocks down two. The bomb dropped. Roy with a deagle next to him. It will finish off the third. Blame is alone. Already found the first kill. Another 1-on-5 for Blame, perhaps.
Yeah, another, being a tenuous use of the word. It's another attempt, but let's see if this time he's able to get it over the line. There's an ult back in CT, and that should have him dead to rights, and indeed it does. Flames getting stuck there. That's the downside to being so wide, is they do struggle to get through those narrow gaps. Acor trading, and Asilian keeping this in the advantage of Mad Lions, but a stellar flick from Poison. And still a chance now. Back into the 3-on-3 we go.
These are just the Lions unleashed right now. They know they're a round away from defeat, and they feel no fear. They feel no worry, no consequence of their actions as they constantly take fights towards A, and maybe that's the left side of it. Try and climb on top of the boxes, perhaps. Asilian goes up, and Config walks right below. Asilian's dropped. It's all on Shush. He can't do a thing. You think. Quick shot through the smoke, but nothing more. It's complexity with 3 from Poison, and another victory on the board. 2-0 in this series, top of the group, alongside Big R. Cole. They really, really worked out today, and they look good in the server, Harry. That Vertigo game